This is Comic Picks by the Glick.
Hey, and I'm your host, Jason Glick.
Hey, Jason Glick.
Hey, John Murphy.
What's going on?
It's. I wish I could be here with under happier circumstances, but I'm just going to go ahead and get down to it because basically this topic of this week's podcast is Eden. It's an endless world. Probably one of the best science fiction mangas that was being published today by Dark Horse Comics, and I just want to tell everyone just how great the series is and why you should go out and buy it right now. Yeah. Okay, because the series thing is, it doesn't have a really easy selling point. You can't just say it's about an immortal swordsman who's sworn to kill 1,000 evildoers before he finds redemption, or it's about what happens when all the men in Japan die off, and how the women have to go up and replace them, or just about what world's like through the years of a 5-year-old Japanese girl with the green hair and 4 pigtails. So it doesn't have that kind of solid entry point. The best way I can boil it down to you is that it's basically a coming-of-age story set in a post-cataclysm world.
Cool, I think.
Yeah. Okay, because the story is basically a story of kid named ostensibly the main character is Elijah Ballard. He's the son of one of the most infamous drug dealers of his world, and he's basically, and the story starts off with him trying to escape the control of the Propator Federation. Now, when I say post-cataclysm world, this is the world that's been decimated by a virus called the closure virus. It's basically it just causes your skin because of an overreaction in your immune system to cause your skin to harden enough and your insides of your body to liquefy. Fun stuff, huh?
Nice virus.
Yes. And in this post-cataclysm world, the virus is under control, the Propator Federation has basically emerged as the world power, and they're basically bent on seeing everyone ground beneath their heel. Now, Elijah's dad once did business with them, but after his daughter died through mysterious circumstances, he broke off communication with them. Now, the Propator Federation has attacked tried to kidnap his wife and daughter, and they successfully did so. But his son Elijah managed to get away. Now the story opens with him making his way out of Propator Federation territory. Now, say the story focuses entirely on that to be wrong, because he eventually gets out of there. He gets back to civilization. He finds a way to stage an attack on the Propator Federation as they're trying to move his mother and sister out of the country, and things go horribly wrong. And then he winds up taken under the wing of a hooker in South America. Things just go crazy from there. It's great stuff. I mean, it's probably one of the few hard science fiction stories that you see published over here in manga today, because it focuses a lot on the tech, like a lot of the technology that's needed to have people survive in this post-cataclysm world, and and as well as the cool future tech that you've got, since the story is set in the relatively near future and all. But it also focuses a great deal on the mentalities of the characters as well. You got Elijah, and essentially the story focuses on him growing up as a person, because when you first meet him, I mean, he's just a kid. He's trying to find out what he wants to do in the world and how he's going to accomplish that. And then as things go on, you find him eventually realizing that, hey, the world doesn't play fair. You've got to go out and attack it on its own terms. Not on its own terms, on terms that are unfair to it. You got to become a monster in order to get what you want in this world. And it's interesting seeing his evolution as a character. He starts off as your point of view character. I mean, just the kind of kid who's innocent, who's kind of a hindrance to a lot of people around him. But then you see him eventually exposed to the injustices of the world and what's necessary in order to achieve these things. He becomes a world class, like a great sniper and actually and a killer as well in order to find out get achieve his goals, which is basically the return of his sister from the Propator Federation. Now the thing is, he's not the only interesting character in the series, because you've also got Sophia, a hacker who after having 8 kids has transplanted herself into the body of a 14-year-old cyborg, and then also got Kenji, the Japanese killing machine, who is got some of the craziest moves I've ever seen for any psychopathic killers in just like any medium. Mm-hmm. And also Mana, Maya, the human incarnation of an artificial intelligence project, who was kind of working with the Propator Federation, but not really. He's got his own agenda. I mean, it's got a great cast, lots of interesting characters, and it's kind of science fiction that focuses as much as the characters as on its tech. So you've got some great, absolutely incredible action sequences. Like there's one point where Sophia has to hack like all these cluster bombs that are about to descend on their federation, on their position in the South American nation. And then also this great action sequence where Sophia and the rest of her cast, including her supporting crew, including Elijah, have to fight off an attack from the Propator Federation in these South American ruins. I mean, it is an absolutely fascinating, incredible action sequence because of the immediacy of the action. Just because it's incredibly well paced, it's fantastically detailed, and it just does not end the way you're expecting it to. I mean, you're seeing this, and it's like I've seen great stuff like in Katsumi Otomo's Akira. I mean, like Eden owes a great debt to it in terms of style and action, but I swear to God, these are some of the best action sequences I've seen in manga. Especially when from the attack in the 3rd volume, but also from the airport siege sequence in Volume 5, where Elijah tries to get his mother and daughter back, his mother and sister back, and things just go horribly, horribly wrong. I mean, I'm reading this, I'm thinking, I mean, I've read this story before, but I was reading it again for this podcast. I'm thinking, like, dude, please let it end another way.
Yeah. Yeah,
and I'm thinking, like, it's like, that's one of the signs of insanity, It's like hoping something goes differently despite the fact otherwise. But I was so caught up in this, I'm thinking, please let it end another way. God damn it. And then it doesn't. That's a sign of a great series right there. Mm. And it just keeps and it just doesn't let up. I mean, from volume, like, just for the rest of volumes, like once Elijah grows up, becomes a real gangster in his own right, and then gets winds up being up with Lethia, basically an artificial intelligence grown from the same strand as Maya, who's she's kind of basically a Persocom with real combat capacity. I mean, hey, it's like eventually at one point I'm gonna have to change my laptop to reflect that, because that's how awesome she is. And it's like I just want to know how it's gonna end. Where is it going from here? I mean, because there are some parts where it can get kind of preachy, kind of pretentious when mangaka Hiroki Endo is showing off his knowledge of science and all, but still it's a great hard science tale that's consistently engrossing, and no, it doesn't offer a good jumping on point from a later volume, but I mean, like, you read this from the beginning and you're going to be hooked. It's that good. Yeah. Now, the problem here is that you see Dark Horse. God knows I love them, but it's kind of like, you see, there's Penny Arcade strip where Gabe is talking about the internet connection with Dreamcast. I mean, it's like he's just talking about oh man, it's I can smell that broadband, I can smell that wireless internet, I can smell that internet access right now. And then at one point he goes, and then he pretty much shows him in the next panel like being drunken and belligerent. It's like, baby, why you gotta make me hit you? Yeah, see, that's my relationship with Dark Horse. Because they have like some of the absolute best manga I have ever read. I mean, God knows you will never ever get me to admit that there's not a better manga being published today than Blade of the Immortal. But Dark Horse still operates under the idea that, hey, we've got all of our stuff has to be profitable. Like, we can't just keep publishing stuff because it's great. I mean, Viz makes lots of Naruto money, and Shonen Jump. I mean, they are able to like publish stuff like Biomega or Oku or 21st Century Boys, and these titles might not sell enough to show a profit, but they can still keep doing this stuff. And Dark Horse doesn't do that. Like, every title is judged on its own merits, and they can't keep publishing a series, just because everyone seems to really like it. And I know I've heard their editorial staff, like Carl Horn, Jeremy Atkins, Michael Gombos, they think this series is great. I don't think it's their fault. I mean, these guys, I figure it kills them more, the series, that they're not able to publish a series than me. But I swear, fucking Mike Richardson, Dark Horse publisher and co-founder, I mean, god damn it, man. Wake up and smell the fucking coffee, man. You can't keep operating like this. I mean, it's like, look at your competition. They keep publishing stuff even though it's, like, to the end. But, I mean, you can't do it. God damn it, man. Why you gotta make me hit you, baby? Why you gotta make me hit you? Oh, man. I mean, that's kind of the relationship I have with Dark Horse, because, I mean, with the exception of the Kurosage Corpse delivery service and possibly Ghost Stalker's Daydream, which they recently are going to start publishing on Volume 4 in September, I mean, like, they have not been able to, since the modern era, which I'm basically talking about the time when everyone realized that you could publish manga unflipped rather than flipped, they have only been able to sustain those two series. I mean, basically series that don't have like an established author behind them or an established creator. Like, we're talking like, hey, you got your anime tie-ins like Hellsing and Berserk. Those things sell great. You got your established authors like, say, like Kazuo Koike and Goseki Kojima and all their series like Path of the Assassin and Samurai Executioner. Those things sell well, but the titles that don't have any like high-profile anime connection or like a manga or are really buzzed about, like, they don't work. And it's like got to the point where, like, if Dark Horse announced another series that didn't have like a high profile author or an established anime tie-in, I'd just say, dude, why should I buy this? Because you're obviously not going to be able to complete the thing. Look at your track record, man. Look what kind of trends you've established. I mean, okay, I'd still buy it anyway because I'm a sucker like that, but still, I mean, like, look at this, man. It's like you're setting yourself up to fail. Why you gotta be like that? And like, it just kills me. And to be honest, like, this whole podcast is basically my plea to just tell you, to show I did something to tell you how great Eden was, because it is truly a fantastic series, and it just kills me that Dark Horse published 12 volumes of it. They got 2/3 of the way through the series. And then they went and said, "Oh, now we're putting it on hiatus," which is basically Dark Horse E's for it's canceled. I mean, yeah, I imagine people like go and buy the rest of the series. Like, if thousands of people want to buy the series right now, then that they realize, oh, hey, we can actually make money doing this. We'll go ahead and give you the rest of the series now. But I don't know. Well, like I said, I'm just doing this because, like, I want to let everyone know, like, how great I think the series is, and it deserves better than what Dark Horse is giving right now. And to be honest, hey, it's like, if Dark Horse decides that, hey, this is the end, well, let's just say that I want to give it the chance to give them a chance to, like, keep publishing it legitimately before I start recommending ways that involve the dark side of the Force. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, so long story short, Eden is an endless world, thoroughly brilliant, and I recommend anyone go out and pick this up right now. I mean, hey, go over to Dark Horse's Things from the World site. You can probably find a lot of the volumes on sale or half off. Go out and buy it right now. Yeah, and it's great. That's one of the few hard science fiction stories that actually takes the science seriously, because not many series do that. And then there's those other series that don't do it all that well, and still get all the praise. And I'm going to be talking about one such series, Naoki Urasawa's Pluto, in the next podcast.
Hmm.
So hey, I mean, yeah, it's good, but is it as good as you've heard? No. No, it isn't. Okay. And on that note, everyone, we're calling it a night.
All right. We'll see you next time. Bye.
All right. Laters.